feel truly very honored to be a part of this amazing exhibition and group, and so thank you very much. I'm a little nervous, so please bear with me. My work normally is not representative of this, so I'm going to take you a little bit on my journey on my art practice, and I promise we will circle back around to Sissy Not Money. I'm a San Francisco-based artist. I'm a figurative artist, and my work predominantly is printmaking, which this is not. Printmaking, paintings, and drawings. My studio is located at Hunters Point Shipyard, and I'm in building 116 there. My background is not in art. I am educated, formally educated as an accountant and CPA. However, during my college days, we had one art elective to take, and I took a drawing class and loved it. It profoundly impacted me. The I don't know, way to make a living side of me made me continue with accounting and continued with my accounting practice. And in 2005, while I was still working, I started studying drawing and painting and continued that with several local San Francisco artists whose work I highly respect and admire. So it was one-on-one or in small groups. There's not a formal art school background anywhere. I'm inspired by the human body, and most of my early work was going to figure drawing sessions, life drawing, live models, and drawing the figure there. In 2012, I was very lucky and able to stop doing accounting and refocus onto other areas of life that I find more enriching and fulfilling, including art, travel, and volunteering. In 2013, I showed my first artwork during Fall Open Studios presented by ArtSpan, which is another fantastic organization here in San Francisco. Also, 2013, that's where my printmaking practice and formal education began. I traveled to Cuba in 2013 and 14 with City College of San Francisco, another amazing local institution, and traveled through a small town called Cienfuegos, and there is a huge artist community there, a group of printmakers at the Sociedad Gráfica de Cienfuegos, and they're incredible artists and amazing human beings. They work with students during the summer, teaching them printmaking, and they also have a program that teaches citizens there that have Down syndrome how to become printmakers and make a living for themselves. They're very talented artists as well. So I approached the director there the second time I was there with City College and just said, hey, I want to come back and study printmaking with you, and that was the application process. He said, fine, come back, October's the best month. And so Obama had opened things up a bit then, and I traveled alone in 2015, and then began studying printmaking there, and regularly until COVID, went back there a couple times a year for about a month at a time, learning different printmaking techniques, making art, and also exhibiting my art in Cienfuegos, Cuba. My inspiration today, including printmaking and painting, still reverts back to all of those figure drawing and life drawing sessions. Similar to you said, I will often refer back to old figure drawings for inspiration to reinvent, reimagine, and put them in new context, settings, and meanings in my printmaking and also my paintings. When COVID hit, I was kind of paralyzed. I know a lot of artists were very prolific, but I was not. I sat on the couch eating cookie dough for a very long time. And finally, there was a call for artists from the Bedford Gallery, inviting artists to obtain slices of this historic and monumental 325-year-old boundary oak tree that had been tragically destroyed in an intense windstorm. And so I went there, retrieved slices of the tree and branches and sawdust and leaves, and for about the last year and a half, that has been my new figure, the tree, making woodblock prints, handmade paper, monotypes from it, sculptural three-dimensional works. And like you, I want to let the tree go, but she just has her branches. I'm still entangled in her branches, and I can't let it go. I'm very honored that I did get a Juror's Choice Award during that exhibition for the work that I submitted on that. Onto this piece, again, it was inspired by an artist call, and it was art gallery, as Renee said. They had a call for artists to submit vices, and this piece was made. It started back in 2013. My sister had radiation treatments for throat cancer. And the sculptural part of it is actually a custom-made mask that was form-fitted to her face, neck, and shoulders so that she could be stabilized and immobilized when they would target the radiation treatments. For me, it's a celebratory piece. This mask represents a life-saving device. It helped save her life. It helps extend her life. And so I created the piece, and I wanted to represent my sister in all of her smoking glory. And so I painted facial features on the mask. She's haloed with gold and metal leaf. Her crown of thorns is actually a tiara of matchsticks and wire, which at some point I want to ignite the matchsticks and have it more of a living, breathing. Her lungs actually are just kind of tethered there so they can kind of sway in the breeze as well. She's bejeweled in a chain-smoking choker necklace that has Pall Mall cigarettes, which were my mother's cigarette of choice, not my sister's. But they also have the lipstick impressions that are always often on the cigarettes. Her cape is made from collaged cigarette cartons, all the various brands. There's Camel, there's American Spirit, there's Marlboro, there's all kinds of them in there. Her breastplate or body armor was created by reshaping metal ashtrays, and the lungs are actually a metal ashtray. I know, right? For me, the piece represents a powerful warrior, a spiritual goddess, and a very strong woman who fearlessly faced her cancer and defeated it. However, she did return to her vice of choice, which was smoking, ultimately. I just want to share with you also, this piece is currently also on the De Young Museum's web exhibition for portraitures, pictures of people. They have an online exhibition in connection with their Alice Neal exhibition that they have ongoing until July 10th. And then finally, I want to do a little pitch. Again, I'm a Hunters Point Shipyard artist, and our open studios is the end of April 30th and May 1st. And it'll be the first time this year that we're opening our studios to the public. So I would love to have you come out and see some of my other work. This is not representative of what I normally do. It's not part of a series. It's a very personal piece, but at one point during the show we thought it was sold, and then maybe it wasn't, and now it might be. So I'm not sure where she'll end up, if she's going to start a new adventure somewhere else. But if she comes back home with me, that's fine too. I'll light the matches and blow some smoke and go from there. So thank you so much again all for being here and bearing with my...
I just want to say one little thing. I met you at the Salesforce Transit Center when I met this woman right here too, because you were volunteering. Michelle is an intrepid volunteer and servant of the arts. She is at every event. She's helping all the time, and it's just this extraordinary ray of light, because she finds positive in everything. And I'm just so glad that you're here and you're part of it. And the piece has sold. The woman who bought it well, if she's going to buy it,
If there's
was
no cash, it's not
so
sold.
moved. We got crazy. Our opening was kind of discombobulated to take the payment. So this woman was so moved by this piece because it connected with her life and what she's been through with her sister. And I think that's the power of art, you know, like, it's also you being able to let go of the piece too. Like,
Yeah.
there's a part of that that's,
Can't you light the matches first? I'd love to see a photograph of her.
When a person goes to take it off the wall, just ignite, light the.
That would be cool. Some tech person could make that happen for me, but it's not me. You know, I'm an accountant, so so the dots, I can really relate to those. So, okay, thank you so much.